Green. Hello folks, lovely to be back with you today. This is the SaxaVord Sessions, all the way from the SaxaVord Spaceport in Shetland, on a rather not very sunny day for the 30th of June. In fact, it's like the bleak midwinter. I think we should just have Christmas carols today instead. Anyway, wonderful if you can join us today. We're back on Facebook today as well, so you can catch us on Facebook, YouTube. If you want to watch us on the big telly at home, go for it. And we're also on Twitch and Twitter, so you have got lots of choice today. Please remember and share. Here's a wee set of reels just to get us in the mood, and we'll see what happens. you. There we are, folks. Yes, somebody's asking, are we back on Facebook today? Yes, we are. StreamYard, who we use as a platform, and Facebook have sorted out their differences, so we're back on air again, Facebook as well. So that's great. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, let us know wherever you are in the world. It's always fantastic. You can see Marge in America there, and Nels in Edinburgh. Viola is in America in the States as well, and I can't mind where, but she'll tell us, I'm sure. So any shouts, give us a shout and hit the share button. That'll be fantastic. Hit the share button, let everybody know where we are. Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. Twitter is now X, of course. And Davey says hello to Ellen.
He does?
Yeah, Mr. Musk. He owns X now. That's in. He's got rockets.
Yeah, big rockets.
He's got rockets. Anyway. Nell Gregg says she's about to nudge us. What does that mean? I think I can. Anyway, that was a wee set of reels to begin with. Angus MacLeod, Lug in the Box, Reconciliation, and the last one was a tune called Chris Warrell by the late George Meikle. An awful nice tune. Right, here is, by the way, I have an incredibly special guest for you today that I met 10 minutes before the broadcast, and we're going to try and do some tunes. A young man from Germany who's exceptionally happy looking over there because Germany's still in Europe, still in the Cup. They got a wee 2-0 win last night against Denmark. Sorry, Denmark. Now you know how the Scots feel. That's how it goes. But anyway. He plays with rockets, this man, but he's here for a week and a bit to do some work at the spaceport. And he's got a loan of a violin, and by jinx, he can play it. And I think you're going to enjoy it. So here's a wee polka first before we do that. And this is a wee tune called the Patchwork Polka. So enjoy. Have a wee dance around your living room, wherever you are. Let us know where you are. Share about. There's Effie joining us for Kippen. Where is Kippen again? It's in Scotland somewhere. I'm not sure. We've even got an audience here today. We've got Wolfie and John as our audience, the cheerleaders. The cheerleaders, that's great. Dave Sinton's on the sound today, folks, and Alistair Gray is working the tech side, which is wonderful. Right, that was a wee polka for you that time. Hello to Scott in Manitoba in Canada. Lovely to see you all joining. It's a wee worldwide show, this. It's cool. Mind and hit the share button for us today, folks. We are back on Facebook after an absence of a month while they had a dispute with each other. Somebody and somebody. I don't know. But anyway, here's a couple of quick wee waltz before we bring on our special guest today, which is going to be great fun for a wee while. This is live, and it ain't getting more live than what's coming up later on, because we only met each other about 5 minutes before this started, so this is cool. I tried to get an earlier ferry, but it's no easy getting a ferry at all these days. Yeah, there might be no broadcast next Sunday, folks, because the ferries are cancelled all day next Sunday, which is not very handy. So we'll see what happens. Here's a wee Norski tune for you, a wee Norwegian one called the Oslo Bolts. And the Norwegians, well, they weren't in the football this year at all. It's unusual not to have a Sweden or a Norway there. So. A nice wee Norwegian tune for you that time. Fantastic to see so many joining us. Keep sharing to all your pals all over the place. That's fantastic. Nell Gregg says the translator on her thing said the Oslo Bolts and thought I'd learn a new tune. No. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring this young man on. This is Leon Hellstern. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Hellstern? Stern. I need to practice that bit. Come up and have a seat, Leon. Leon and I met just about half an hour ago, 30 minutes ago. And Leon is here. You're over from, tell me where you come from in Germany. You come from?
Karlsruhe is the
Yes.
name of the city.
Because I'm glad you said that and not me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good, that's good. And Leon managed to get a loan of a violin. He's over doing some work for a German company that's here just now called RFA, that are a big part of the spaceport. And you're over doing some test work for them and things, aren't you?
Yeah,
Site testing. So it's good. But he's not just good at working with rockets, as we've found out in the last 10 minutes. He can fairly play the violin as well, or the fiddle, as we call it here.
Yeah.
We call it a fiddle.
Is there actually a difference to it?
No, same
No,
instrument.
not at all, right.
Just the music that's played on it.
Just the attitude you bring to
Yeah,
it. Right?
there's a myth to dispel people. Some people think a violin and a fiddle is a different instrument. They're not. They're exactly the same instrument. It's just the music that's played on it, I suppose, that's different. It's just folk music. So there we go. Now, we were going to try a wee number called Ain't She Sweet, wasn't we?
Right.
Yeah, and we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, right.
What was the other one we did that was the swing one?
It was Hit the Road Jack.
We might go into that at some point.
Yeah. Let's see how we get there.
So you just give me a big nod or jump up and down when you're going to go into the next tune, and then we'll take it from there.
We find a way. Like, as we say, life finds a way, right?
This is great. I love this. On the edge. Here we are. This is nice. This is great. Fantastic. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. What are you thinking of that? Somebody says we make a great duo. We're on the road already. See that? Yeah. What's the famous guy that does all the big orchestra thing? What's his name again? Violin player.
Oh, aye.
David Garrett?
No.
Oh, he's got his hair down to here.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Starts with R.
He better watch himself.
He's Dutch.
Oh, is he Dutch? Oh, right. Okay, he's Dutch. Okay. We're out after him. Right, that was great. What do we fancy this time? Will we do a...
Come again?
What will we try?
We tried a hit road trick, right?
Yeah, or do you want to do the other one that you were
We can
doing?
do the other one, yeah.
Why not? Something different. This is...
Yeah, sure.
Tell the people what it's called, because I
So
would...
it's called Shalom Malachim, and it's a Yiddish song. Yeah, it's very famous, and we played together, even though we've barely practiced it.
We've not practiced it. As I will point out, any mistakes that are live here are live. That's music, eh?
Yeah.
Was this an A minor, wasn't it? I think it was, yeah.
I'll make it happen, whatever you say.
You go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we practiced. We could get the hang of this. This is fantastic. Right, well, we try hit the road, Jack, for another one just now, and then go and think of something else, and I'll play, and then you can come up and surprise me and out my life. Do you do Fly Me to the Moon?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Do you want to play that now?
Let's go for it. Let's do it. See how well rehearsed we are. What key are you on?
I think this is the one. This is a. Is it maybe a C?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you start with
C.
the C for the tune.
I start with an E, but.
Okay. Right. Am I in the right key?
No, it's good.
Yeah, okay. Yay! Leon Hellstrom, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Go and grab a coffee and I'll give you a shit. That's fantastic. That's made my day, Davy. I'm happy as blazes here. This is fantastic. I hope he's got lots of pals that he can bring for Germany the next time. Keep him. Just keep him here. Just keep him. Yeah, that's fine. Fantastic. That's first time we've ever had a wee tune together, and I don't think it'll be the last. That's looking superb. Yeah. Yeah. We can't do that, Davey. That's not allowed. Anyway, fantastic. Here is a wee set of Irish tunes for you today, for a wee change. This is with Shillelagh under my arm, Paddy and the Bricklayers, or some folk call it Patty's Flowers. Where the Patty flowers grow or something. Pretty, yeah. Thanks. Good job, Davy's here to keep me right. Followed by, I can't mind the name of it, and finishing off with Irish Washer Room. So we'll see what happens. Right. There we go. Fabulous, fabulous. Wee set of tunes. Now, Marge Rankin said, very clever. Do I hear a couple of session men sitting playing there? That is a compliment. Thank you very much. But actually, in reality, no, we just didn't ken what each other was doing, Marge. But never mind. No, we did. We had an idea. We had an idea. Either the session man. And Fiona Paul said, did she hear a wee bit banjo there?
Yes.
Yes, she did.
Andy Kane.
Yeah, for Andy Kane. The awesome Andy Kane.
Oh, the awesome man.
Awesome Andy Kane. Here's a wee slow air for you that loads and loads of folk ask for all the time, and it's a tune called Dr. Mackay's Farewell to Craigory, which is better known as the Dark Island. Now, there is a bit of dispute in Uist who wrote it. And I said stupidly in a pub in Uist one night, I'm going to play The Dark Island by Ian McLaughlin, and some old guy went, and I started a brawl in a pub out of no idea of my own. So it's a really funny tune. So here is Dr. Mackay's Farewell to Craigory. It did become known as the Dark Island because in the 1960s the BBC had a television programme called The Dark Island, and they used this as the theme tune. That's how it ended up really called the Dark Island. And believe me, we're in Uns today, and it is dark. It is dark. It's certainly no summer anyway. There we go, The Dark Island. It's a novel bonny tune. That's us. Right, here is something a wee bit faster for you. Nell Gregg says she's glad she missed the banjo. She had to go and shift her car. Eh? how to make yourself popular with banjo players. That's it. Right. Here is a wee, what we'll do for you this time that I've not done today. Here's a wee two-step. We've not had any two-steps to do. This is one called the Montfield two-step. And this one was written, Montfield is a old folks home now in Lerwick. So we'll probably end up there before long anyway. So here's a wee tune called the Montfield two-step. And I'll stick the Ronnie Cooper tune onto the end of it called the Tusker. For Liam, a tusker is a tool that you cut peat with, and they cut the peat, you know, and
Like turf?
yes, they cut the peat and then they dry the peat and then use it as a fuel to burn it. Yeah, yeah. So that's the name of the tusker.
And then we feed the peat to Germans so they win.
Yeah, there is a tune called the left-handed tusker, but that doesn't make sense anyway, does it? Is there such a thing? Does a tusker not just one way, Alistair? You're a native. You never used a tusker. Uh-oh. There we go. Right. There we go, the Montfield two-step and the Tusker. Now, remember, this is the SaxaVord Sessions, all the way from SaxaVord Spaceport in Unst, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the share button, let everybody know where you are. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitch. I want to say Twitch, but it's actually X. Isn't it? I'm right? Yeah? No, Twitter.
Is X.
Twitch is just Twitch. Twitch. Twitter's now X. And we're also on YouTube, so you can catch us there. If you can't catch us live just now, the shows on Facebook are still there, so you can go back and watch them again. And also the same on YouTube. There's, in fact, there's loads of shows on the YouTube channel you can go back and watch. And there's Connor sneaking up by there quietly. Hi, Connor. How are you? There we go. So I'm going to ask Leon to come back up and see if we can jam some stuff, because we had fun doing this earlier, and now we are in the dark. Well, nearly. We had one that we were going to try, didn't we? So, Leon Herstern. Did I get that this time?
Very good.
Thank you. I think it's actually easier for Scottish people to speak German a wee bit, because we've got that sound.
Actually, yes, I think so too.
Yeah, that sound. So.
If it were like that we could understand Scottish people better than normal English people, that would be great, but it's not that way.
But most Scottish people don't understand each other, so I wouldn't worry about it. So it's not really a big problem, so it's great. Music speaks anyway, here we go. Nell says she doesn't even like the Dark Island. Oh, well, we're trying our best. She's not having a good day today, is she? She's not having a good day, that's it. So we talked about Hit the Road, Mac, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly.
And we might hit the road, you never know. Anyway, we're going to try that one for you. Leon's over from Germany, for those of you that didn't catch us earlier on, working for the company RFA, who are building rockets up on the site. And Leon's been branched in to make sure that it does take off.
Yeah. Basically, yes.
That'll do, that's fine.
But I'm doing way less than all the other people there.
Well, there's a lot of other people up, isn't there?
I'm only there for 1.5 weeks to just do some system tests, and then I just go back again.
Don't worry, we'll get you back. We'll get you back. You'll enjoy it here, don't worry.
Sure, I do right now.
Either that or we'll come to Germany to see you, one or the other. We'll match something up.
Bring all the equipment.
This is your best friend.
Oh, Sandra's his new best friend. Michelle, sorry. Getting you mixed up, the two of you. Michelle's here. Were you looking after him last night, Michelle? Oh, good, that's good. Was the beer good, or?
What? Where?
Beer, was it any good in here last night? Or?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
That was all right, okay.
Yeah.
Whiskey was better.
Oh boy, were you trying sampling the malt whiskey, were you?
I tried to get it like through the whole menu, you know.
Oh, right, well if you did, you're looking surprisingly
one.
well. I think that's the key we were on, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, sounds good.
There we go. Talk about a made-up ending. There we go. That was wonderful. Smashing. Good. Tell me, you've studied violin for a long time as well.
Yeah, since I'm 7, I think.
Did you begin at school? Or
Yeah, I was like in a like classical school
Right.
at the beginning. Started learning the violin, but actually after like 3 years or so, I started doing viola.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
only when I started playing in the band again, we noticed that the viola was just too low in
Too
pitch.
low? Yeah.
It would not like come out of the spectrum, you know.
Yeah.
And then I switched back to the violin to.
Because the viol is a beautiful instrument as well.
Yeah, it's
so nice.
I think I just barely preferred over the violin, but
There's-
as a solist, you know.
There's a few Scottish folk musician bands now as well using viola as well
Yeah,
sometimes, because especially in songs and things, it's so nice, the
Yeah.
sound, just that little bit deeper sound.
It's
nice.
basically like a cello you can strap
Yeah,
to your
you
neck.
need a slightly longer arm. Though.
Yeah, also, right.
That's it.
There's some prerequisites for it, you know.
Yeah. Now, folks, this is us totally flying by the seat of our pants, as we say here. I think we'll get Leon to do another one before. What do you fancy? Is there anything springs to mind?
Actually, do you know Bei mir bist du schön? Like the Yiddish song?
Well, I'm about to find out if I do. So,
Or do you want to play? We played Fly Me to the Moon. We could play Moon River now.
oh yeah, if I can remember all the chords. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you can just lay down some like.
What key do you do Moon River on?
Maybe you just lay down a carpet for me to play on. I will find out then.
I'll do that. That's what we'll do. That's a very, very good idea. Yeah, absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
Good. You want to try one more before we go?
Sure. Yeah.
What do you fancy?
What about? Do you know?
Do you do Sweet Georgia Brown?
Yeah. Sure.
Yay! There we go. See, phew! Thank goodness for Sweet Georgia. What note do you start? Yep, fine. Cool. One, two, Classic. Leon, thank you so much, sir. Yeah. Brilliant. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Leon Hellstern. Fantastic having you on. Thank you very much. And you are welcome here anytime you want to come. Just you arrive. You don't even have to tell us. Just come. That'd be good. That's fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the show today. It's been great being on again. And as we're on Facebook, we're on... that lot. We're on everything. And all I've got to ask Leon is if he's got any contacts back home that could sway the award for the best supporters to the Scotland Tartan Army team. That would be good, because that's the only thing we're going to win. That's it. That's the only chance we've got. Hopefully Germany's going to go forward and keep the flag flying. Wonderful to have this. Just shows you what music can do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Alistair, are you ready to take us out? We might not see you next week, folks, because there's no ferries, but we'll see what we can do. We'll try our best to come up with something. Take care. See you.